There we go. Is it going? Okay, perfect. Welcome to our team call. What is today? May 3rd. Holy cow. How is it May already? I have no idea. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
But it's so fun. I love May. It's one of my favorite months. Okay, so I just want to hit a couple of announcements and then I'll dive into this back to basics. I'm super excited about this because I think there are times in our business where we get super overwhelmed and that is in our control. And so I want to talk about that. But a couple of announcements. So this is like now till Wednesday, anytime is the perfect time, but really now till Wednesday is the perfect time to pay it forward and to invite people, follow up with people, talk to family, talk to friends. You guys, you have at least one promo code for $40 off, if not two, if you've signed up your husband. So make sure that we leave no code behind. You have through Wednesday at midnight to use those codes and help someone out. One of the things I did today, I'll actually read it to you, but I work at a school and some of the girls that I work with, some of them I'm close with it, some of them it's just, hey, how's it going? But I sent them this message in an email today. And if you guys want to tweak it or whatever, like I feel like lately I've been getting like little inklings of like things that I never would have thought of before. And so anyway, it says, hey, Nivea, I'm looking for an accountability partner and I'm not sure if that's you, but I wanted to reach out. I'm getting some friends together this week to start a 30-day wellness program. It would include fitness from home, simple nutrition program, supplements for 30 days, and mega accountability and support. If you're interested, shoot me a text message and we can chat some more. And I put my cell phone number. You guys, super simple, super basic. And then all I do when I send it, when they say yes, send information, I just write up a blurb of this is what BOD is, this is what nutrition is. And if you guys want that, I can shoot it over to you in the team message thread. But I've already had one girl, she's like, yeah, send me the information about the pricing. So like, and I send it to 4 people. So 1 out of 4 asked for pricing. So like, I don't know what's going to come of it, but when you guys get those like instincts or want to call it the Holy Spirit, want to call it whatever, like the universe, act on those things because they come to your heart for a reason. So I had to share that because that was just something out of the blue, sitting there at work. And I'm like, I should do this. Another thing I want to talk about, mindset calls with Brad Bijak. Every Monday, 6:30 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, every coach, whether they're working or not working, if you are a coach, you have access to Brad and his mindset training. It has been incredible. I've been doing his free 10-day thing and doing the homework, like listening to him is super motivational. You feel like, yeah, I can conquer the world. But doing the homework and the workbook is really where you start changing your paradigm, changing your thought process, working on your mindset. So make sure that you're diving into that. Personal development is where I saw the most growth with myself, with my journey, and with people recognizing that I've changed. And so I encourage you to dive into personal development. Like if you do anything, like personal development and your journey, those are the 2 focuses that I would like zone in on. So those are all the announcements I have. And then let's dive into this. Yeah, I'm excited. Okay, so back to basics, stop the overwhelm and just start making progress. So there's a couple of things. I actually was on a walk yesterday. My boys wanted to go fishing for a second time. And I'm like, okay, I still have to do my walk for 75 hard. Let's just go. I'll take you to the nature park. You can fish. So I did my walk and I didn't have my phone because it was dead. My son killed the battery. And then my other son, teenager, let me use your phone so I can listen to a training. No, I need it. I'm like, you're fishing. So I'm like, what do I do? And I literally was just walking out in nature and it was so good for me. And I was walking and I got this inspiration for talking to you guys about this. So it's okay to unplug. It's okay. I don't expect you as a coach to be on your phone all the time. Be plugged in all the time. I want you to unplug. I want you to, so pick one day out of the week where you unplug. Off of social media, unplug, be present with your family. When you are working, work your business. Don't scroll, work your business. So that was one of the takeaways that I had. But so the first and foremost thing that I want to talk about, and then I'll get into the 3s, but is focus on your journey. If you are feeling overwhelmed as a coach, all I want you to do is focus on your journey. That's it. That's all I want you to focus on. So what does that mean? Focus on your workouts. Choose a workout plan, pull up the calendar, start day 1, go through whatever day it is. Stick to it, stay with it. And honestly, a week or 2 in, if it's not your jam, then yeah, pick a new one. That's okay. but stick with the workout program, follow it to the T. The trainers are professionals, not me. They're professionals. And I'm grateful for that. Choose a nutritional program. That's the second thing, part of your journey. Pick 2B Mindset, pick Ultimate Portion Fix. I've done both. They both work. I've lost 50 pounds. I've been able to keep it off. Like, it works when you do the work. Watch the educational videos. Like, you don't know what you don't know. And so learning those things and processing it, then you have more value to add to someone else when they say, what nutritional program should I do? Well, I haven't tried any of them. Well, how are you going to help them? So be product of the product. The next thing is choose your supplements. What supplement are you going to take every single day? Are you taking Shakeology every day? Great, take that. Are you going to take it for breakfast? Are you going to take it as a snack in mid-afternoon to help with curbing your cravings or helping with energy? Figure out when you're going to be taking it. Are you going to be taking Performance Line before and after your workouts? Are you going to be just taking beach bars? Like, find a supplement, stick with it, stay with it, so you can see how your body reacts to it and how you feel as you are consistently doing that supplement. Be active in our bod group. You guys, I have created this space, this community. Beachbody On Demand has provided all the resources for us to come together as women, for us to come together as people who want to improve our life, to support each other, empower each other. And this, when I talk about community in my post, when I talk about accountability, this is what I mean, this space. And so post in there, post your workouts, post your shakes, use the tracking system in there. You can track all your nutrition in there. You can look for recipes in there. There is so many tools and resources. Actually, tonight for your homework, go in Beachbody On Demand on the app and hit on every single tab and see what's in there. That's your homework. But be active in the group, meet a new friend, comment on that's going to be one of your actions, comment on a couple of people, but just be in that space. And I don't mean spend an hour in there. I mean, spend like 5 minutes. That's it. And check my post, read it. Maybe it's something that you need to hear. Maybe it resonates with you, whatever I share in there. So that's it. If you are struggling, if you are overwhelmed, all I want you to do is focus on your journey. That is it. And I promise, as you focus on your journey, you will not only feel better, you will not only get consistent and have momentum and feel motivated, but people will start noticing a change in you. And that is what is a game changer, not only for you, but the people around you. Okay, here's where we get into the nitty gritty. I'm excited about this. So I want to talk about something. I know that there are so many resources as coaches. There's trainings, I don't even know how to do this or whatever. And I felt overwhelmed as a new baby coach too, and I still get overwhelmed. But I do want to say that we have control over that. And if we're feeling overwhelmed, we need to take a step back. And I want you guys to slow down, not stop, not like unplug and like never like ghost people in the group. Like, I just want you to slow down, and I want you to reflect and be like, okay, what can I do now? What is essential right now? And a couple of things that I found that are essential to keep the momentum in your business when you feel overwhelmed or when you're just getting started are these things. So I want you to do these 3 days a week. And for the most part, you're doing 3 of them. So 3 days a week, show up to do these things. 3 follow-ups. So a follow-up is somebody you talk to about this opportunity and you're just following up. Hey girl, are you still interested? I'm looking for 3 more people to join me on Monday. That's it. So follow up with 3 people, 3 days a week. The next thing, invite 3 people. So again, it's just a simple message. Like I read you, I sent my coworkers, like, I'm on a wellness journey. I'm looking for an accountability partner. And legit, I am talking truth, because I would go to the gym, you guys, after work, and I'd work out at the gym, and I needed that accountability. I needed that support. I needed to feel part of something, a team, a tribe. And that's why I love this space. Like, that is what I needed. So I can talk to that. I can say, legit, you're going to be my accountability buddy. I have one girl who just started with me and she wants to lose weight for her daughter's wedding in July. And she's like, Debbie, I literally need you to text me every day. I'm like, okay. I put it back on her and I said, you text me and tell me every single thing you eat before 10 o'clock at night, because she wants to work on nutrition, lose the belly fat. And that's the accountability that maybe someone needs, but you also need to know to be your own cheerleader. Anyway, so invite 3 days a week, 3 times a day. The next thing is post 1 post or 3 posts a week. And one of those posts should be either a call to action where you're saying, I'm doing this, join me, or it needs to be something about your journey. Post you doing a workout, post you doing your nutrition, post something about your journey. So 3 posts a week on your Instagram wall, on your Facebook wall. Yes, it's going to stay there. And another thing, if you are not public on Facebook or Instagram, make a public account, because so many of you guys, I would not have met you had you not had social media not have been there. Like I wouldn't have known you because I don't live by you. Like my social media was public. So I was able to reach more people, get to know more people. So if you're private, you're only talking to the people that you physically know because you went to high school, you went to church, blah, blah, blah. When you're public, this gives you the opportunity to touch more lives. Okay. If you need help setting that up, just reach out to me. But yes, a post 3 days a week on your wall, talking about your journey at least one day of the 3. The next thing, find 3 new friends on Instagram and on Facebook. And this is where I want you to be public, because you're trying to find people that are looking for the solution that you have. You're trying to find people like you. I am an LDS mom, and so I look in LDS hashtags, or I look in LDS, don't miss this. I follow Dave and Emily. And so I'm in there chatting with people, communicating with people. I'm not looking like, oh, there's Sarah, I'm going to invite her to my group. I am genuinely reaching out to Sarah because we have something in common. And because I just made up a name, by the way, we have something in common, or I genuinely want to get to know her. Maybe we have a resource that we can share. Like we're just being humans and being social on social media. So find 3 new friends 3 days a week on Instagram and Facebook. And that can be in a Facebook group. Like there's hiking groups in Idaho. And so you can go there and you can find friends, add a new friend. And sometimes people get weird and they say, do I know you? And I just say, no, we have some mutual friends. And if there's someone I don't think is my target market, sometimes I don't even answer, and that's okay. Because I want to be talking to people that I want to have like summer parties with, that I want to go to Florida with, that I want to talk to people that are my jam, and we're going to have something in common and connect. Because when you build a connection, then you build trust. And when you build trust, there's an opportunity for you to open up about this opportunity. Okay. What was that one? Facebook and Instagram. Okay. 3 stories on Facebook and Instagram. I have my Instagram and Facebook linked, so I only have to post on Instagram story and it automatically puts it into my Facebook stories. That's a cool feature. If you need help figuring that out, we can figure that out. But 3 stories, 3 days a week, something on your journey, something nutrition. Like there's so many ideas. If you need ideas, like reach out to me, but it doesn't have to be like, you were someone before you became a Beachbody coach. I was Debbie. I liked hiking. I liked cross-country skiing. I liked dirt biking or mountain biking with my boys. I'm also a health and fitness coach. I do not want everything to be Beachbody. I want you to be you and trickle in Beachbody. But they need to know that you're offering something too, if that makes sense. Okay. The next thing is 3 pages of personal development. You guys, I had a really hard time writing this because I'm like, you need to do more than 3 pages of personal development, but I wanted to stick with my 3s. So you choose what you want to do for personal development, but at least 3 pages of personal development, or listen to a podcast that's motivational and positive, or do a team training 3 days a week. So either read 3 pages in a book, a team training, or a podcast, or something to help you along. You can even go to YouTube and search motivational videos. There are awesome ones in there. Will Smith does them. I didn't even know that. I think Matthew McConaughey does them too. I'll stare at him and get motivation.
Yeah, right?
Oh my gosh. Okay. I hope I'm not talking too fast. Okay. So 2 more. Write 3 affirmations. Here's the kicker. I want you to write 3 affirmations that are helping you with your limiting beliefs. If you're struggling with, I don't know, whatever your limiting belief is, let's make an affirmation that helps you combat that. I was sitting down, my husband was looking at a truck, and he's always wanted a truck. And I was sitting down at work today, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have been writing in my affirmations journal that we're going to buy Kevin his dream truck. And it's like right there, like it's coming to fruition, like not because it's woo woo, but because you're affirming what you want. Like, and I'm not saying it has to be a material thing, but like affirming that you are a successful Beachbody coach or whatever that is for you. Just write those affirmations, 3 of them, every single day that help you overcome those limiting beliefs. The next one, comment on 3 friends' posts in our bod group. I didn't do any connections. Okay, I'm adding one more after this. So be active in our bod group. Get to know the girls in there. It's so fun to like meet new friends. And we as women like meeting new friends and feeling connected and feeling part of something. Okay, the last one is connect with 3 humans. I say humans, that's probably bad. But genuinely go out there. And if you are watching someone's stories and you're like, oh my gosh, their kid is so cute, look at his outfit, or oh my gosh, I want her swimsuit, where did she get it from? In fact, Erin asked me that the other day. She's like, hey, where can you find good swimsuits? So if you think it in your mind, you're watching someone's stories or you're going through their feed or whatever, like just comment that, just say that in their stories. That's all we're doing. So 3 comments or 3 connections with new people. And for you guys, if you're new coaches, maybe it's just reconnecting with someone from high school or from an old ward or something like that. So does that make sense? Were those good? Mm-hmm. And I hope that, I know I talked to Brooke about this, but like my power hour is the same thing that you guys are doing. Maybe I'm just taking more actions because I can do it a little bit faster and I have a rhythm and a rhyme. But for you guys, like doing 3, and if 3 scares you, please just do 1. Like, I hope that you can do more than 1, but if it scares you or you feel overwhelmed, just do 1. Or maybe there's a day where it's like mom day, like life happens. This is where I'm telling you to slow down, reflect, and not stop. Like just do 1 of all of these things. So you keep that momentum and you stay steady the course. One of the things that I'm not trying to boast, but consistency. I have shown up consistent on my journey for the last 4 years. Like that is something that like never steered. Like I always showed up for my journey and I'm really proud of that. And so I know that consistency over time brings success. Like 2 years later, people are like, oh, you're still doing it? Hey, what is that you're doing? And they will come back to you because you planted that seed 2 years ago or 1 year ago. A couple of notes that I put down here is lean into the group, lean into the team, lean into me. If you're struggling, reach out to me. Because I bet I've struggled with the same thing, you guys. I am not perfect. I don't know all the answers, but I'm doing the best that I can. And that's what I want you guys to do too. Also, another thing that has been really helpful for me is find accountability or a success club partner. That's what Beachbody calls it. It's just someone within our team, within Rebecca Butterfield's team, within Madison's team, like the coaches that I've worked with too, within Micah's team. Find someone who you connect with and who you have common goals, or they have strengths that are your weaknesses or their weaknesses are your strengths, and work together, hold each other accountable, tell each other your goals, help each other out. That was super helpful for me, is to have an accountability partner, have a success partner, so that we can support each other and lift each other up when life gets like this, you know? So that was one of the other things. Okay, I think I had one more note and then we'll open it up for questions. Oh, I already talked about your page being public. Okay, I think that was it. That was a lot. Okay.
That's good.
I'll just open it up for questions and then that was all I had today and we'll end it. You guys have any thoughts? You guys have all felt overwhelmed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So does that like kind of help to like, okay, don't stop, take your foot off the gas and just cruise, you know, so that we can continue to build that momentum and that consistency. But hopefully thinking about it in 3s will help you guys and keep it pretty basic. Another thing is I have a lot of new coaches, and if you guys don't have access to the Success Club tracker, hold on, I'm trying to see if I have one right here.
Is it this one? Is it this one right here? Oh, you have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Do you
there's
use
I
this
have both
the
of
one.
digital
them, yeah.
one too?
What's that?
Do you use the digital one as well?
That's what I was just gonna say. So I use this one for a long time. I'm a paper and pen. Like I still write down all of my people in a notebook. I should go to Google. I really should, but I haven't yet. But there's an incentive. So on BOD in your coach office, there's a digital tracker, Success Club tracker, I think is what it's called. And you can track your IPAs, your income producing IPAs activities on the Beachbody On Demand app. And right now through the end of the month, Beachbody, they just gave away a cruise, like a Mexican vacation. They're giving away like $500. Some girls on our team have gotten $500 just for filling out the tracker. And it doesn't have to be 100%. It has to be at least 50%. And they're pulling people who are filling out this digital tracker and giving them a prize just for filling it out and doing what you need to do as a coach. So if that's like, if you need some incentive, fill out the
Wow.
tracker digitally. And it's also a good guide because sometimes when I was new, I'm like, what am I doing? What do I need to do next? So it was a good resource to look at that. So yes, thank you for mentioning that. Okay. Anything else, ladies?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, that was good. Just to kind of like, okay, focus on like why you're doing it and then just take those baby steps and keep going.
Can you guys, I'm going to ask you to be vulnerable. So out of these things that I listed, which one do you struggle with the most?
So today I did 3 follow-ups. I talked to my sister for a good 45 minutes at lunch. So she's looking at Shakeology.
Nice.
But it's more like the inviting, because I feel like, I guess I don't want to, it's almost like invading their DMs. Like I feel like just out of the blue, I'm DMing them, and they even though they've commented on my post or commented on something, I feel like I'm getting in their personal space. And a lot of it, I'm getting like, you can tell that they've seen it, but they're not responding. So I don't want to say ghosting. Is that the word? Ghosting me? Like
Yeah.
they've seen it, but they don't respond. Or I'll start having a conversation with somebody and either they're too tired of my questions, like we're just chit-chatting about, what their goals are and what do they need help with, nutrition or whatever. And then all of a sudden it's like they're done talking to me.
Yeah.
And so I've had that happen, a lot of times, and I'm like, okay, I got to figure out a system. I don't know, I don't know. That's where
Yeah.
I'm at.
Yeah.
So mine's inviting. Following up is not a problem because I've had that conversation with them. They're thinking about it. I says, okay, I'll reach back to you, tomorrow and see if you've been able to look at it.
Yeah.
But it's more of just inviting.
Yeah. So, that's a limiting belief. And I've had that too, because I think that we need to understand, like, they're in our space too. Like we're inviting them into our journey. And if they're liking it or showing support, they may just be showing support, like, go Brooke, like, I'm super proud of you. And that's fine. But we also, like, if I find an amazing deal at Down East for my shirt, that's $15. I'm gonna go and tell my best friend, oh my gosh, they have a sale. You should go check out their stuff. Like, I feel like it's the same thing. I feel like if we found a good deal on something else, we would tell our friends. If we saw a good movie, we would tell our friends. So I look at it no different. And so if they're liking, if they're commenting, I'm doing a disservice not reaching out to them and saying, hey, are you just being a friend and supporting me and showing me some love? Are you really interested in being on a journey with me? Like, that's essentially I keep it, So, but as you continue to do it, like, you'll just find your rhythm and your rhyme and get more. And as you do it more often, you'll get more.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Yeah, you're doing awesome. I love it. Erin, what about you?
Yeah, no, I just think it's similar to like what Brooke was saying too. Just, I think I've gotten into just being so busy as a mom with little kids that it's like trying to find the time to do like all the little things have got very overwhelming. And so I'm like, I haven't really connected with anybody. And I haven't, like, I don't follow up. I don't do that because I just am like, okay, here I am, here it is.
Yeah.
And so that's something that I'm working on. So I'm like, I know I can do this.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
and so I'm like, I just have to find the time in our daily schedule to make it work with little ones. So,
Yeah. It is trying to find that time, but also making that time. So
Yeah.
I encourage you to find out why. Why do you want to reach out to people? Why are you on this journey? And when you know why and why you're telling your story, then you're going to have more reason to show up and to invite people along on the journey. And another thing is Rebecca Butterfield. I don't know if you know her, but she is one of my good friends. She does a nap time hustle. So one of them may be a preschool, and then her other little one is down, and that's when she works. Another one of my friends gets up at 5 a.m. and instead of working out, she does her morning routine, then she does her business, and then she works out when her kids are up. Because I mean, it's not great doing a workout when your kids are crawling all over you and all the things, but and I like using the Rise planner because it schedules your time from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. And I put in my power hour in my schedule. I put in my shower. I put in when I'm eating breakfast. Like I put in my schedule, what is important and essential to me. And I stick to it, like keeping those promises to yourself. That's what Rachel Hollis always says. That's where we build the confidence and the just self-love for ourselves when we commit to those things. So you're like, you can make it happen. Like that's totally doable. So just finding out your why and then scheduling it into your day, you know?
Yeah.
And it can be pockets. I've done that too. As I work full time, it's a pocket in the morning. It's a pocket on my lunch. It's a pocket at night when my kids are in bed, like different things work. So in different seasons for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, ladies, we will wrap it up. And do you guys, would it be helpful if I made a tracker, or would that like to do like had a list of all the 3 things and then you guys did it for like a month or whatever? Would that be helpful, or just maybe a list of all the things, or what do you think? And like checking boxes, are you guys box checkers, or I don't know.
Yeah, I am. I like that type of stuff. That's helpful for me to see like, okay, I've done that.
Or maybe I don't even have to reinvent the wheel. Well, no, I'll play with it because I know we have the business success club tracker in the back office and you guys just need to remember in 3s. So yeah, I'll play with it and see. Maybe I'll ask in the team thread and see what they want to do. But I know I like visual things and tracking and stuff like that. So, okay, sweet. Well, we'll get after it. If you guys have any questions or anything, just ask in the message thread. Thank you.
Sure.
Wait, we got to do boomerang.
All right. Thank you.
Hold on.
Thanks.
Stories. 10 minutes left. Did Brooke leave?
I
Dang.
think she left. Oh no.
We'll get it next time. No
Yeah.
worries.
Good.
Hey, thanks, Erin. See you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Hey, bye.